Everyone knows what's right around the corner. We're almost into the fourth quarter, which means that we're right around that corner from determining how your 2023 is gonna go. Right now, it's called separation season. What you do today in real estate affects your paycheck 90 days from now today, right? That's always been the case, and it always will be the case. What makes it more prevalent now is that we're going to have to try to change behaviors from what we've had to do the last few years. In 2019, the market was great. There was no COVID. Home prices were ascending by 5 to 6%. Interest rates were in the 4s, and life was really good. And then in 2020, we all know what happened. In the end of 2020, we were coming out of COVID, and the market was out of flipping control. We were having 2 and 3% interest rates, and there was no end in sight. And then the same thing was true at the end of 2021. Now, then at the end of 2021, there were rumors that we're gonna have a really tough 2022. Here we are, 3/4 of the way through this year, and it wasn't that rough until now. So why are some agents struggling all of a sudden? The market hasn't completely gone in the tank. We're still at record low inventory. The problem is that most agents didn't change their habits. And we live our real estate life, our world life, we live it on 99% of autopilot. We shouldn't be, but we do. So we're gonna have to change a little bit of this autopilot mess that we've all created over the past 2.5 years. Real estate's broken down into 2 seasons, the hunting season and the harvesting season. But unfortunately, hunting season is coming to an end. So we all need to check our skills, all of them. But when harvesting season starts, which truly means it's time for us to take advantage of it, to truly focus on making sure that our relationships are great as they can possibly be. We're checking in on our clients. We're developing our newsletters for next year, our follow-up systems using KV Core, all the stuff that we know we need to do. And now is the time we have to train it right. The market has shifted, and it's gonna get worse before it gets better. Rates are gonna hit 7% before we know it. It's sometimes already there. Someone who was looking to buy a house for $500,000 6 months ago can now only afford a $300,000 house. And you and I know that these houses are not easy to come by. When real estate takes it on the chin soon, to the tune of 10% price reductions and 30% transaction reductions, the ones who won't feel it are the ones who worked their butt off in the fourth quarter of this year, assuming that the market was gonna keep going down. So what do? It's time to get back to the basics of real estate. For the last 2.5 years, we've had it easier than any time in history to sell houses. Buying houses has been challenging, but if you had listings in the past 2 years, you were crushing it, am I right? Here's what I mean by us getting back to the basics. Circle prospecting your listings and other agents' listings. Effectively hosting open houses with 30 open house signs, banners, flyers, signs, cold calling, and letters. Calling internet leads immediately instead of letting them sit in a pond for months. Working expired listings, calling them, door knocking them, sending them a sold sign with your listing agreement. Working for sale by owners, running ads for your listings for more buyers, running ads for your just solds for more listings, working on your sphere of influence daily, attending networking events, setting up your follow-up systems, and setting up market reports, and so much more. Many of you have never even had to do the basics, so for some of you, this will be all brand new to you, and that's fine. It's why we're here to support you. Some of you remember having to do this on a regular basis, but are gonna be a little bit rusty, and that's fine too. A lot of the technology that we have brought to you and the team via KV Core, the Dealmakers app and the OutFast Realty app are going to make your lives so much easier to win deals in 2023. I promise that if you get engaged, start coming to the multiple weekly trainings, and get familiar with the tools that we have for you here, that you will not only survive the agent purge that's about to happen, you will thrive and make a name for yourself in 2023 and beyond. We're starting this off with a goal setting workshop next week, right after the Inner Circle meeting from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. The calendar invite will follow so that you don't miss out. Please make sure you RSVP so we know how much food and drinks to order. Yes, we're providing you food and drinks, so you must come. This is not an event you can attend via Zoom. This is an in-person meeting only, and I look forward to having you there so that we can set ourselves up for success in 2023 and beyond. I'll see you there.